Hi guys. So today I wanted to talk to you about a challenge that just about every single one of our clients at the studio has to overcome or deal with at some point, and that is the challenge of the scale. We all have, or lots of people have, I should say, a very emotional or turbulent relationship with our scale weight. It means lots of different things to lots of different people, and it has a lot of history or feeling and emotion tied up in it, which makes using it to help see our progress sometimes very tough, because the primary issue with this is all the things that affect our scale weight apart from the thing that we want to affect, which is the amount of body fat we have. Because when you or me or anybody else jumps on the scale, lots and lots of other things can play a role in the difference in the numbers that you see, other than your body fat. Because if you stand on the scales today and you stand on the scales tomorrow morning and you see a different number, that is not an increase in body fat. That is not something that is up for debate. That it is very simply body fat gain cannot happen in just about every scenario that quickly. So if you stand on the scales today and then you get on the scales tomorrow and you are 2 pounds heavier or whatever it is, that is not an increase in body fat. And what we often see happen is that with our clients, generally, the higher your body weight is, the more your scale weight will fluctuate, which is what I just described there. It's like, oh, it was this number today and it's this number tomorrow. And that can be a fluctuation up or down. But if your body weight is much higher, then you will fluctuate by a higher percentage of that total weight. We have clients who fluctuate by half a stone easily across a week or a month. And again, that is not body fat. And this is confounded further for ladies who fluctuate throughout their menstrual cycle across the month too. And like I say, all those things that are not body fat play a role in what that scale reading says. Things like water being the primary driver, the amount of carbohydrates, so breads and pastas or rice that you've eaten. The amount of salt you've had also plays a role in how much water you retain. And again, this is not a bad thing, this is not a negative thing. It's just part of being human that causes your scale weight to move up or down. But oftentimes the outcome of this is that people feel really upset or frustrated or confused that their dieting efforts aren't working because they are seeing fluctuations instead of instead of just a linear drop in scale weight. And that almost never ever ever happens. What our clients see as they lose very significant amounts of weight is not a linear drop in scale weight, but the average of their fluctuations drop over time. So your weight might fluctuate between this point and this point initially, and then over time it will fluctuate between this point and this point. It still fluctuates, but the points it fluctuates between are now lower. And there is a trend going down over time. That is what actual fat loss looks like. So please don't be perturbed or put off if you stand on the scales one day and it's up or down by just about any degree. Look at your trend over time. And over time that can help with our emotional relationship with the scale. However, it's not quite as simple as that, but I'll save that for another day. Okay? Hope you found that useful. I'm going to leave it there, and I hope we're all having a good day see you all very soon.